One of you reached out and said, "Hey, Tom, I was one of them." Referring to those that we've talked about that are active on YouTube and other social platforms that talk about reality creation, talk about the idea of manifesting, the law of assumption, consciously creating the life of your absolute wildest dreams. They said, I was one of them attacking your content, making negative comments, not just you, but other creators. And I realize now that was a cry for help. And in your recent videos, that's what moved me to write you. I've been now following you happily for a while now. But I wanted to let you know that your channel changed me. At the same time, it was making me angry. And I was just angry with myself, and I was creating my own misery, my own miserable reality. We talked about that in a recent video. I realize now that I am reality, that there is nothing outside of me, that if I want to see something, I create that idea. It's all me. And so this is powerful. We've talked about this, and remember, it's always a cry for help. Whenever someone's railing against a certain video or a certain idea, or even an attack on a creator, it's always coming from a place of a cry for help. And we're here to answer that cry. Remember, reality is pure potential. I am is reality. You are reality. This is what this particular creator now understands more than ever. You are literally actually all that is, existing in a state of quantum superposition. What does that mean? It means as all possible versions of you in your reality simultaneously all at once. That means all possible versions of others, people, events, and circumstances are existing here and now all at once through you and as you. You create your experience of all of it. You are literally making your reality all up right now. It's all made up. They realize I've been making that life of a miserable life up. All my complaining, I just created the things to complain about. When we say you're literally making your reality all up right now, we mean you are reality. We don't mean that physical 3D reality is not real. We don't mean physical 3D reality is just an illusion. Just an illusion. In other words, that it's the idea that it's not really real. Remember, as I've said many times, you standing in front of your mirror at home. If you are real, your reflection in that mirror is real. It's just not what it seems. You are, I am, is what's real. You are your own reality. This is what really rang their bell. You are your own reality. You're creating all of it. The dream life or a miserable life, you get to decide. It's your choice. Read that again. There's no reality apart from you. Wow. You are literally deciding your reality in every moment. You are making it all up from all that is and all that you are. You are that pure awareness. You are existence itself. You are all that is. There's only one I am. And so you are that I am, creating infinite vantage points or viewpoints or perspectives as that consciousness, as that awareness, as that unified field or universal mind. You are that pure potential. The power in that pure potential is to be self-aware. That's the creative power of God. That's the only creative power in the universe. It's your self-awareness, aware of who you are, what you believe is true, or the truth of who you are and what your reality is, but you get to decide that. Your decision of who you are right now decides your reality, all of it, past, present, and future. You're literally framing it, that illuminated I am frame that we've talked about. You control the frame. No one and nothing else creates it or has power and authority over your reality. In every moment, you're inserting that frame that reflects the life of your wildest dreams. Insert the frame of you already living it. You're literally inserting it in a potential, possible, entire life experience. What we call the film roll, the film roll archive, where all possible linear life experiences or versions of you and your reality exist in potential. Because it's all potential. You're literally inserting that frame in that reality. And as you do that, you create a new idea of who you were and a new idea of who you will be. That's happening in every moment. You're not stuck. That past that you remember can be anything you want. If you're not remembering your life and your reality as you would like it to be, as you would love it to be, you're remembering it wrong. We've said that many times. If you're not imagining your future as you would like it to be, as you would love it to be, you're imagining it wrong. Imagine it the way you want it to be. And we're not talking about right or wrong in that context. We're just saying you get to decide. In that present moment, it's that slide. That's what we mean by the vertical. You're always in the vertical. The past and future are just ideas that you create right now. You get to decide it all. Why not insert the frame of your wildest dreams in every moment? As we've said in a recent video, why not just assume that, I am ridiculously lucky. I'm ridiculously blessed. I'm ridiculously loved. My world loves me. I love my world. It's all me. This is what we mean by that. This is powerful. That eternity film roll archive, if you think of it, these film rolls that are yet, that exist in potential, that are not shot or written until you say so. In other words, they all potential exists, all possibilities exist. Infinite film rolls of your life are in potential. That's what Neville Goddard meant by creation is finished. It's finished in potentiality. That eternity film roll archive is the unified quantum field of awareness, or what we call God or the Father. That unified consciousness or awareness, the great I am. Every moment you're inserting a new illuminated frame in one of those infinite film rolls. That's what brings them to life. That's what gives them light. That's what makes it real for you. They're always there in potential. But you light it up. You decide with that illuminated frame what that film roll is going to be. Therefore, the frames before, as you insert that, if you think about it, you insert it somewhere. As you insert that, the frames before your past and the frames after your future are never the same. They're all decided right now from that present illuminated frame. The present's never the same, the past is never the same, the future's never the same. That's why circumstances don't matter. They are literally being rewritten and new in every moment. No frame, past, present, and future, is ever the same. You're never stuck. The film rolls are infinite. Infinitely inserting a new frame. Think of it this way. There's that frame. And a new potential film roll in every moment. And the past frame and the future frame come with that film roll, but they're new in every moment. That's why Jesus said, don't judge according to appearance. There's nothing to judge. They're always changing. It's always new. That's why they don't matter. They're not source. They don't create anything, and they're never the same. You're rewriting everything. But there's no reason to try to change any one film roll, any one frame, or alter it or influence it. That just keeps you creating a reality of similar film rolls, similar frames. You keep putting them there to change. And you ask them, why don't they change? Because you choose. You are literally making it all up right now. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It exists in potential. As you, through you, as you, you are reality. You're all of it. You are literally, actually, the quantum field. I've always said this. I think there was a creator that has a podcast that wanted to reach out to me. He said, Tom, I think there'd be an interesting conversation with us because you're focusing on creating reality and conscious reality creation and manifesting. And I propose a different question, that what if you are the field in which reality appears? And I said, well, that will be a short conversation because that's where we start. But not only that, you are reality. You're not just the field either in which reality appears. You're everything. You're the appearances, you're reality. It would be a very short conversation. I'd ask them to take a deep dive into our channel because they don't quite get it. Right? We're not contemplating this. We're saying this is it. We're saying your very own contemplation of who you are creates it all. That's what Ernest Holmes said in The Science of Mind. That God creates by contemplating his very own I amness. You create or you manifest or you create your entire life experience by contemplating who you are. Who are you? No one controls that frame. No one can be conscious for you. No one creates in your reality. No one has power and authority over you. You get to decide what it all looks like by controlling the frame. And you control the frame by deciding who you are. So you're not really controlling anything. You're just deciding, who am I? And that changes everything. It changes who you were. It changes who you will be. Insert the frame that reflects the life of your wildest dreams. The you already living it. And then it must unfold. You change a past where we're living it and a future where you'll always be living it. It must. It doesn't matter what you remember. It doesn't matter what the photo albums say. It doesn't matter those are always changing. You get to create all of this. I'm not kidding you. Very powerful. Infinite ideas of who you are. Creation's finished, but at the same time, it's always expanding because it's infinity. That's what infinity does. It wouldn't be infinity if it wasn't always expanding. Yet, it wouldn't be infinity if it wasn't all finished at the same time. It's infinite. Every moment you're inserting a new illuminated frame in one of those film rolls. Just choose, decide. Stop trying to change and alter and influence and complain and look out there wondering what others are creating, what others are doing. You create your entire life experience, including the versions of the people, events, and circumstances that appear to be out there. You choose. You are literally making it all up right now. Reality is all you. Why not make it the absolute life of your wildest dreams? I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, check out the Tom Kearin channel, our other YouTube channel. We just release big content there. This coming Sunday, we have our another live event. I think it's our 46th live stream on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. And we just released a big video, unique content on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel, where some of you members are now commenting on that. Glad you're liking it. There'll be more content coming. So there's a bunch of live streams already existing there, 45. We've answered every sort of question that you can watch right now. And a new one every month, as well as new videos every now and then. We have dozens and dozens of video content on that channel already, in addition to the live events. So check it out. That's the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. With great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful on the Tom Kearin channel. Until next time, we'll see you soon.